Was that the first ball? Okay. I guess we've started. It looks okay. It could come down a little bit, but it's fine for now. Yeah. Aim it down a little. Matt Buckingham starts the round of 12 through the middle. Sorry. Matt Buckingham starting with the middle rip, 2-3-6. Open frame. Feel free. I knew it was backward, but I just was keeping score. Yep. All right. Stick to what I'm good at. Again, this is the round of 12. There are 3 other matches going on right now. The ones I have in my eye shot are Andrew Buckingham, Bruce Smith. Picture that. Matt in his typical pocket, off the side leaves a 3-pin. At least when he's on camera, he loves that pocket. Why's that? Oh, Matt was sick, he says. Signed up the whole Friday. All right. Matt says yes to the 3-pin. So we have Andrew Buckingham, Bruce Smith on 1 and 2. The match you're watching here is on 5 and 6. 19 and 20 is James Simon, Mark Davis. Or is that no, sorry, Mark Barons, excuse me. Mark Barons and Xander. Sorry, James Simon, Mark Barons. Xander and Bernie are on 23 and 24. Richie Schmidt leaves a 3-pin on lane number 6, his first ball of the second. Dave asking, what's a good score in duck pins? Great question. The pros average starts around 140, and if you've done something really spectacular, you're going to get to a 200 game. Although those are obviously less than 1% of all games bowled, so 200 is a very big score. It's the equivalent of shooting like a 300 game in 10 pin. All right, 2 marks to start the game for Richie Schmidt. High and tight. Okay. Leaves the Southwest 2 and 1, but adds the 9-pin to it. That's exciting. That's a 6 count. You wouldn't believe it. You're expecting 7 there, but you get 6. Plays a squeeze. Still has the 4-pin standing. Richie takes 10. Richie 46 through the 3rd frame. Will be leading Matt through 2. And remember Matt's routine. You won't see him go off camera, but he will go off camera between frames. Goes to the water bottle and to his stat sheet, and then bowls the frame on lane 5. But he will not go straight from 6 to 5. Solid. Cue up that replay. Look at that. Strike for Matty Bucks. That looks good. Replay looks good. Oh, yeah, but that for match play is great. We'll give Matt his X here in a second. He's got 39 plus through 3. Yeah. Going for the double. No way! Replay it! That's the first time we've ever gotten that on Duck Pins Forever. Watch this. Pin stands back up. It stood back up. It actually replaced the 9-pin. It stood up right next to the 9-pin. Historic moment there on Duck Pins Forever.
That pin did not slide
in the third. It did not slide.
That could be a median stage right there.
That was sick. That actually stood back up. It replaced the 9-pin. Stood back up. Yeah. Yeah. That was a historic moment. That's the first time we've ever had a pin stand back up on a broadcast.
I've seen a pin fly into the air and land standing up.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a pin fall down and stand back up.
And it's weird because I've done it twice in my career. I've had a pin stand back up like that. Both times here. I don't know why. Both times here. That was, what a weird hit. It was looking like it was going to be a standard 4-7 hit at Southwest. You hit the pocket, leave 4-7.
Mm-hmm.
Pin's it was a little tight, so Messenger comes across to take the 9 out. But you see the way it bounced. What a weird hit. Now there was a video in Candlepin that was going around Candlepin circles the other week.
I saw that where the
pin that flipped. But that counts as down in Candlepin.
It does?
It does. If you see a pin flip and stand up on the other end, that does not count as standing because now it's technically standing upside down, which a 10-pin and a duck pin can't do. So they ruled that as a down pin. If you see it, if you don't see it, like if you weren't paying attention and a pin twisted and stood back up, then it's just standing because you don't have a way to tell. But if you physically see it twist and stand back up on the opposite side, it counts as a down pin in Candlepin.
That is interesting.
A duck pin's not going to stand up on its head.
I saw. My favorite part of it was like no one on the commentary noticed it.
No,
I had no clue.
It's just business as usual for them. All right, so we've had our both lanes shut off, which is corporate procedure. They're going to be coming back on here in a moment, but the deadwood has been cleared. Can't replay that again. You're going to have to rewind and look at that yourself. I don't have a way of showing that replay again, but the pin actually stood back up.
Oh, you will see clips.
It will be clipped and put up on Facebook, YouTube, whatever. I'm hoping I probably maxed out the mic again because I just have a habit of doing that. But this is the 4.7 8.9. And if he made that, it would have been the most phenomenal thing in bowling.
It would have been something.
Yeah, and that was not. It's a good thing he didn't hit the 4.7 because that wouldn't have scored it correctly. It gave him a 9 fill on the computer. So our score is gonna be correct. It's a 7 on 8 out. Matt's gonna fix that now on the computer scoreboard here in person. So you missed his strike in the third. He had a strike in the third.
Oh yeah, he was. Okay. So the 8-8.
So sorry, yeah, 8-8. There we go. So it's a 55.
Ooh, no.
Zigzag for Richie Schmidt. Matt throwing gray and black old comets. Believe it is a. Or is it, this is a Paramount that he's throwing.
Yeah, I was about to say that
Might be a Scorpion. Looking at that first ball that Richie's throwing. Might be a Scorpion.
it was a Paramount.
Paramount.
Are we always talking about balls? How does
Right.
it feel beating up on POA?
Richie takes 10 for 56 in the fourth, 1-pin lead.
All right, 1-pin difference.
Yep. We like close games. Let's see if Richie can hit the pins and let him stay falling.
Good ball. Oh,
Yeah, he'd probably rather the 6-pin stand back up. Pocket 9-10 for Richie.
yeah. I think it's just the way the ball was turning and where it hit. I knew it was probably going to be trouble, even though any other house that's a good ball.
Right. Went for it.
Ooh, good try. Good 9 out.
Richie with 9.65 and a half down there on 1 and 2 through the first 4 frames. It's advantage Andrew Buckingham. Andrew opened with a double and put 7 spare on it. So he had a good start to the match. Bruce has started out 2 marks in the first 4 frames, both spares. 5th frame for Matt, lane 6. Oh. Got it to go that time. No pin standing back up there. And actually got some messenger help. There goes that 4-7. So tie game through 5 at 65 apiece. Matt has the advantage on the strike count. He already went to the water bottle, already went to the score sheet, just waiting for the first ball to come back, and here it comes. Actually intercepts it. It's getting impatient. For the double.
Nah, didn't hit flush.
Just like his brother. 7 off the deck, 4-5-7 split. Nine count for Matt. The count gets him a 9-pin lead. All right, Matt takes 10. Nice ball from Richie. You want to say it, Dave?
Hey, is that a 5-pin I see?
It is. And Richie just holds on that Paramount, sliding down the lane. Hits the 5-pin on the left earlobe. So we have close to a tie game again. It's 84-75 plus. Richie down 9 up a hit. Kind of just been trading back and forth with marks and opens. Richie in the 7th.
Well, no.
I mean, the count's good. The leave is not. Makes it a 1-pin match with that 8 count. Leaves a 6-7.
Hoping that would just stay up there onto the head pin.
This is a tough sideboard shot at this center because the pins want to elevate.
The way he throws, though, he'll probably try to slide it.
I think he's gonna. I would go for a slide here.
The way he throws, I would slide.
Goes for the wall. A little too full anyway. You know, you're bowling your majors league. That's a wall shot. All day, that's a wall shot.
For me?
Go into the tournament room back there. I don't know. That's not me. Hall of Famer Paul DeGraff. Mistaking us for tournament directors.
He's going to be after he wins today. Think he can beat Bernie again?
Why not?
Heavy.
Matt through the middle. Well, got a bit of a smile on his face. It could have been it was a good ball, shake it off, but this is for a t-shirt. In the round of 12. What do you say, Matt Buckingham? Do it. Good try.
It's interesting. He plays left side.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's trying to cross over to get the slide. Where he normally throws it off the right corner and didn't want to play straight up the edge of the lane.
I feel like I'd probably. Yeah.
Maybe I guess he just felt he had a better chance of cutting it left to right.
All right.
If he wins later, we'll ask.
All right, it's 2-pin game.
Wait, so remember that 10 box you had in the round of 12?
Oh, you.
Talk me through your thought process when you had the Dave Jones. Either way, though, he gets the wood 3-3 to be in the lead by 2. Definitely want to color in the box here. Wide. Well,
That's
but it goes. I see. This is the thing. I don't think we've ever had this made on duck pins forever.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
That's the 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. And that's a math guy. This is like a greater than symbol if you look at it from the top.
I guess I'm throwing at the hole.
Yeah, you throw left side of the 2 pin. Just like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Not how I would have made it using the ball, but
Matt is just making all the weird history today on duck pins forever. First pin that stood back up in the middle of a match, and the first ever 2, 5, 7, 8, 9 conversion on television. Do I actually keep an archive record of every spare ever made? No, I'm just assuming no one's ever made that on television. I think I'm right. Richie, a more traditional off the side hit. 1, 3, 6, 7.
yeah, everything's just shifted 1 pin. Good shot. Oh,
Get over there. Come on.
wow.
Light hit. Didn't get it to go.
Yeah, the ball just didn't get to the pin. It went right into the gutter.
Did it? Ball went in the gutter?
Yeah.
I think the ball missed the 7 pin to the right.
Did it?
He hit light. He hit light on the head pin, so the ball missed the 7 pin to the right. I think. Anyway, going to the 9th frame, Richie Schmidt now back up against the wall, down 2 and a hit. So similar to how Matt stepped up on lane 5 last time, Richie's got to
Yeah, he really needs a mark here.
end his trip to the lanes with a mark here. Don't want to leave this frame open. Got a chance. Hey, gets the 5-10 out. Watch it on the replay. Medium ball speed of Southwest keeps those pins low. Watch the pins stay low and mix. They don't elevate. Strike for Richie in the 9th. And I think that's big too. It's not even that it's a spare, that it's a strike with a chance to double it. It's a little extra psychological pressure on Matt's count ball here.
Yeah, this needs to be a good count ball. I want to leave something to shoot at least.
Giving courtesy to his brother on lane 2.
Brave pin standing up there.
8 spare, Matt would be up by 10. That's going to be 9.
That's fine.
Yep, 9 is okay. 9 spare here. He's up 11 pins. Even counts headed to the 10th. By the way, Andrew and Matt both just left the same single. They both made it. All right, 123 plus to 112 plus. Matt can only shut out Richie Schmidt if he strikes out. Richie's max still 162. Matt's max, 163.
Yeah, big first balls on both sides here.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know Richie's going to want to look for a double.
Well, Richie's is more so that it has to be a strike. If Matt gets any kind of mark, Richie has to strike on the first ball. But if Matt leaves this frame open, 142 is the most Matt can shoot without a mark. Spare strike for Richie Schmidt would be 142. So this is a tipping point ball here. Look out.
All right.
Well, vintage television break. Gets the 9. This is also a big ball because if he spares this and then strikes, Richie would have to strike twice in the 10th.
This is an important pin. Even if he misses it here, he has to hit it.
Andrew just slid something over there for a mark. Matt has the 6. Now this is still a very important shot. If he gets 9 here, he shoots 151. Richie Schmidt strike 9 spare in the 10 would be 151. There's a lot of ways that this can tie, but any kind of pin count on this ball makes Richie Schmidt get the first strike in the 10th. If he strikes on the fill, Richie has to strike twice.
Offside. Oh.
2. Okay. Richie will need a strike on the first ball and 7 to win. But the first ball has to strike.
Yeah, spare strike only gets him up to 42.
Correct.
So
Because if Matt would have missed that single and made 10, then spare strike would have been a tie. So Richie has to strike on this ball. Does he have it? Oh! solid 5.
What pin is that again?
5.
5.
Messenger right in front of the 5. We have a penalty shot coming up for Richie, and I pray to God, for his sake, that this ball doesn't strike. That is a tough break, because that ball was right where it needed to be. Good speed, good rotation, 1-3 pocket, just didn't get the 5 to go. Bruce has put up a double 8th, 9th against Andrew Buckingham. Penalty shot for Richie. Probably a good spot to throw it. Don't even entertain the head pin. Matt survives, marking out the last 3 frames to win it 144 to 139. Bruce Smith
I was like, what
has
was
dropped.
that?
He's dropped 9 on his double, left the 6 pin.